Banana. The gauntlet. Oh, man.
This is not like the rest of the temple. This part is unblemished, untouched.
Whoa.
Here I am.
I was listening to Morgan and then Zephyrin just creeps up on me.
Done.
Hello, Guardian.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
I am here for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, man.
You have come to honor Andraste.
No.
And you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
I'm not honoring no one. I'm just here for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, okay? I need the ashes to cure a noble man.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
Well, I demand that you take me to the urn.
There is only one way to the ashes, and that is through the gauntlet.
Very well, I will enter the gauntlet.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past, your suffering, and the suffering of others. You abandoned your father and mother, leaving them in the hands of Rendon Howe, knowing he would show no mercy. Do you think you failed your parents?
No, I don't think I failed my parents. No, they made me go anyway.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes.
No, I don't.
Neither yours, nor someone else's.
One wonders what this Guardian's purpose is. Be wary of his traps.
Oh, good. For a moment there, I thought you were going to go on a weepy tirade and try to share your feelings.
Arshera, leave the past where it falls.
Is there any religion that does not thrive upon guilt, like a glutton at his lunch? No, I thought not.
And now this self-flagellation? Oh, that is what comes next in these things, no?
And what of those that follow you? And the Antivan elf?
Oh, is it my turn now? Hurrah! I'm so excited.
Many have died at your hand. But is there any you regret more than a woman by the name of...
How do you know about that?
I know much. It is allowed to me. The question stands, however. Do you regret?
Yes, the answer is yes, if that's what you wish to know. I do. Now move on.
Demand whatever answers you want, Spirit. You came to this land as an observer, but you killed a family in a blind rage. Have you failed your people by allowing a Qunari to be seen in that light? I have never denied that I failed. And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
She was like, oh hell no, I'm not talking to you. Go away. Morgan is like one of my favorite people in our party because she's just so fun. Okay, so now you can learn a little bit of history. All these people are ancient peoples from the past, and each of them has a riddle. I have all the answers to the riddles, because I've played this game many times and I know all the answers, so and you can, like, listen to, like, who they were and their past once I answer the riddles. Okay. Hello, Brona.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
You speak of dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Oh, and two more things. They're talking about Andraste, which is like the ancient woman from the ancient times, and these are all the people that were, like, in her life. And if you get one of their riddles wrong, then they'll turn into a big old demon and you have to fight them. So, yeah. Okay. Hello, Ilse, or whatever your name is.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
You speak of a tune.
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the maker himself was moved by Andraste's soul, and then she sang no more of simple things.
So the first person was her mom, this was her best friend. Hello, Lady Vasilia.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
You're a rude woman. You speak of vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hessarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
I'm not really sure how to explain that. If you got that good, if you don't, I don't really understand that either. All I know is that she's like one of the people that watched Andraste die and wanted her to die publicly. I guess she was like a judge or something. Thane Shartown.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
You speak of home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Okay, so he was one of the people that followed Andraste? General Macarat.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
You're old and weird. You speak of jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
Okay, so he was some general. Disciple Havard.
The moans of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Okay, so he carried her ashes to a mountain. Disciple Cathair.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword, comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Okay, first of all, you don't talk to me like that, and you're speaking of hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tiventer Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cathair, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Okay, so he's a disciple of Andraste, and after she died, and he commanded an army that worshipped her. And last one, Archon Hessarian.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
You speak of mercy.
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
I didn't really understand him either, so, yeah.
My dearest child.
Hey, Dad. But I wish it were not so, but I know you are dead, so I'm sorry, Spirit, but you're dead.
You know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes will not bring me back. Ah, I know you miss me. But my death and my life no longer have a hold on you. This is how it should be. Set your eyes on the horizon. Do not look back, and do not falter. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands. I know you will do great things with it.
Okay, thank you. So he gave us a necklace, I think? Yeah. I won't wear it. He will. Because this gives you 1 constitution and 15 healing effects. But I have 2 constitution, so yeah. Okay. So here we go. Now we have to fight ourselves.
Enemies ahead!
Morgan must die first. Because she's the mage, so I have to kill her first. Okay. Okay, and Zevran can level up. Okay. Okay, this part used to be like really annoying for me, because it just is, so I have a little guide
what you would have me do here, Kadan, and it will be done.
I have faith in my friends well enough. Faith that they will one day stab me in my back.
But anyway, I have a little guide here telling me what to do, because if I do this on my own without a guide, I'll get myself a big headache. So, first we'll start with Sten. Okay, come on everyone. Okay. We're almost done. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is up those stairs. So here we go. This altar is a little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription onto its carved face. Cast off trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. So we have to remove our equipment. You gotta go through the fire.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
I know I'm worthy. And we got our equipment back. So it's right here. The Urn of Sacred Ashes. The thing we've taken this long to get to.
I stand in awe. Really?
Congratulations, you found a waste bin.
Nice vase. I should get one for my house.
Okay, so let's take a pinch of the ashes, because they can heal anyone better than magic can. So these will definitely heal Arl Eamon and get us our second army.